That is correct, AJ. We're going to start the show talking about loans. I'm so excited about this. Our good friend Brennan Coldiron is here to help us understand the different types of loans you might be getting for your house if you're purchasing a house, right?
Yes.
We're going to start with the first type, and that's conventional loans. So what are we looking at there?
We would probably see about 20% of the buyers in the market are a conventional buyer. You're usually looking at a minimum of a 5% down payment. So if it's a $100,000 house, 5% down. You do have mortgage insurance on this loan. However, it does fall off when you owe less than 80% of your original loan value.
So what does that mean?
So if we have a $100,000 house and you get it down, your principal down to $78,000, your mortgage insurance is going to fall off. And on a $100,000 house, it's going to be about $105 a month is how low your payment will reduce.
Oh, okay. All right. Sounds good. And there's professional down payment assistance programs.
Correct.
With that, right?
We do have down payment assistant programs for this. If you're a teacher, firefighter, nurse, doctor, those types of things, we can see it as little as 1% down. You might not have any mortgage insurance and get a shorter term, and still have the same payment. So we have several lenders that have this program. If you do have a professional career, it is definitely a great option.
Okay, let's talk about FHA loans, right?
FHA loans.
First time.
No.
No. What's an FHA?
Federal Housing Administration.
Oh, got it. See, I don't know.
Federal Housing Administration, this is majority of all the loans that we see in our market on a regular basis. You get the low down payment of 3.5%.
Okay.
They have slightly lower rates generally than conventional. And once again, we do have down payment assistance programs with almost zero down. We've had several closings recently where our buyers are actually taking a check away from closing.
That's crazy.
They're getting their earnest money back.
So how do you qualify for that?
Anybody that has about a 620 to 640 can apply for those credit score, can apply for those down payment assistance programs. But on FHA loans, we have lenders that can do a 560 to a 580 credit score. So we have lenders that work with any type of credit, and we can also do those loans on manufactured housing, which is also a bonus for most buyers.
Okay, all right. Next up is a VA loan.
Correct. So this is VA, Veteran Administration, deals with veteran military loans. Almost every loan program with the VA is a zero down option. They don't require down payments, and we negotiate the seller to pay the closing costs on behalf of the VA buyer. Instead of mortgage insurance, there's a funding fee that's divided out over the life of the loan, slightly lower. And then in Texas, we have this special program that most people don't know about, and it is Veteran Land Board. Okay. So if you live in Texas one day, you can qualify for this if you have a certain amount of disability. So I've had several VA buyers go this route. It's been awesome for them. They get a lower interest rate, and the funding fee actually was waived.
Cool.
So not every lender has this program. There's only a few. So if you are a VA buyer, definitely reach out to us. We know how to work the VA buyer. Okay,
and then last but not least is the USDA loan for rural loans, right?
Yes. So it's hard to explain, but basically anything within a 10-mile radius of downtown Amarillo, 10 to 15 miles could qualify in the 10 miles could qualify in the USDA. So Canyon, Borger, Pampa, these are great options. You see slightly lower interest rates, very competitive mortgage insurance, once again zero down in the USDA. There are income guidelines. You can't make over a certain amount combined, but if you're buying in one of these smaller towns, a USDA loan is a great option for you.
All right, very good. Now, we want to mention that not all lenders offer the same product.
Correct. So not all lenders have the same product, and it all depends on credit, on as far as down payment and guidelines, all of that with approved credit.
But you can help them out with all
of that,
right?
Correct. We have tons of lenders. We would love to get you into a house. Give us a call at 806-410-1361.
All right, Brennan. Thank you, my friend. Stick around, everybody. We have a lot to show to get to. We're going to talk about going to dentist as a child. It can be a